a place in her life where peace is a priority and negativity cannot exist. She's no longer matching energy. She's simply removing herself from any situation that doesn't vibrate her soul. So if you start moving funny, she's moving on.
What's up, my Fina love? This is Fina D coming to you all from Fina Tina News.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
Oh, she's taking it.
So I posted an update about a day or so ago with our adorable Brooklyn in it, and also about Kenya Moore confessionals. And when I tell you, the comments made my heart smile. You are so amazing. Sometimes I'd be like, oh, I'm just Vina. Nobody cares. But those comments, Vina, we missed you. Welcome back. Are you okay? Man, thank you all so much. And y'all know I love posting and putting comments on the screen and reading them and all of that. But I don't want anyone to be like, why she didn't choose my comment? Was my comment not good enough? Was my comment not worthy enough to appear in the video of her saying thank you? So to avoid all of that, because I love and appreciate every single one of you, that's why I'm not flashing some of the comments on the screen, because it's a lot and my heart is full. And thank you all so much for the love and support. And I sincerely apologize for taking such a long break. But for those of you who missed my little return video, I have linked it in the description below. Go ahead and watch that video and support that video and all of that. And also click the link in the description of that video to subscribe to Kenya Moore YouTube channel. Now, when all of this started happening and then the season premiere happened, okay, and we saw the desperation of it all from the newbie who is so obsessed with Kenya, desperately wanting attention from Kenya, Candiace did tweet about it, supporting Kenya and all of that. This tweeted, they always want to try and humble you when you are smarter than them and their show ponies. Kenya deserves better. That's all I'm going to say about this. And then Kenya responded with those emojis. And since all of this has happened and we've seen the episodes and all of that, Candiace was on Instagram Live and she also had more to say.
Did Kenya go too far? I don't think so. I don't think she did. And I know there's been a lot of discourse surrounding the Kenya of it all. I think that Kenya, and people have a lot to say about Kenya in general. Even in my own family, we've had arguments about this in my own house, okay? So I know my opinion may not be popular. However, worse has been done. Is my phone overheating? Yes. Worse, I'm putting it by the vent so it doesn't overheat. Worse has happened. Worse has been done. Worse has been done. And we've not seen the consequences, or the consequences have not been as harsh. So I just think it's unfortunate. I think it sucks because Kenya is a staple in the Bravo sphere. I think she's a face. She's a face of the network and paved the way for a lot of us as a Black woman on Bravo. And people have so much to say about her and that she's this and she's that and she's whatever. I have always had positive experiences with Kenya. I've always heard other people have had positive experiences with her. I worked with her. She's a doll. She's a pleasure to work with. She's professional. She's kind. I just think, as they say, you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And I do believe, it's not even a matter of what I believe. We heard that there was a threat made. And I have a hard time with people trying to justify how someone responds to threats or how someone responds in general. You can't police how I respond or how other people respond to disrespect. Because we have to start at the beginning. And the beginning is not with Kenya. And I've seen enough of the clips from this season to know that Kenya was peaceful. And I know there are, like I said, I know my opinion may not be popular. That's okay. I just think that if you wanted to punish her, there were other ways to do that. And it did not require removing her from the platform in its entirety. When we have watched other housewives do worse.
To name a few, Michael sexually assaulted someone on camera. Portia physically assaulted several people, including Kenya Moore. Phaedra and Portia accused Candy and Todd of, Some in New Jersey shared, Kyle showed exactly, and Playboy, etc. And shout out to Candiace for this amazing video and Instagram Live talking about Kenya Moore. I mean, all you can do in life is speak about your own personal experiences and not what people have to say, all this made up idea that people have due to bias editing and all of that. And she's worked with Kenya, been around Kenya, and her experiences has been nothing but pleasant. And so I love people who can say, listen, okay, I understand you're seeing this side of this person, or this is your opinion, but this is the person that I know that I've been around. So kudos to Candiace.
When it comes to what really, really matters with Candy, y'all ready for this? Kenya, I don't care what nobody say about Kenya, I rock with Kenya Moore. Because Kenya she shows up when ain't no cameras around. When nobody is here to talk about it, when you don't put it on Instagram. My bassinet, my baby sleeps in right now, Kenya gave me. Put together, personally delivered to my house. Like, that was never on TV. You'll never tweet about that. Christmas morning, good morning, Merry Christmas, Sterling. Just little stuff, you know what I mean? And something she sees on Instagram or something she heard, she'll call me personally. Like, I appreciate who Kenya is, the fullness of Kenya. I think you guys see one part of Kenya that's great for TV. I think she's amazing for TV, but she is, if I had to kill somebody and bury somebody, I would do it with Kenya out of the crew.
But is that affecting Kenya's image?
Well, see, the problem is that people forget that you're more than one person. So, like, the you at work is not the same person that your homegirl sees. And it doesn't mean that you're two-faced or anything. People are layered. But, I can say that Kenya is good people. She is well-intended. She has a good heart. Now, y'all know the other stuff. She petty. She the shade queen. She'll read you for pills. You know what I'm saying? She low blow. She do all of that stuff. I'm not talking about what y'all do know. I'm talking about what you don't know. And what you don't know is she's stand-up.
Yes, we've got family reunion. It's back for part 2. What was it like working with Kenya?
Oh, Kenya. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. Oh. She's so professional, you know what I mean? And she's such like a great actress. She does her reality show, so you wouldn't necessarily expect, her to just be like, just on. Yeah. But she did do several movies before, but she's just so funny. We have such great chemistry. She's actually back for the second season. I won't, give away too much, but she's wonderful.
Would you go on her show and become a cast member? Okay, because I've seen your reality days.
I don't know. She she told me some stories, you know, behind the scenes, and I'm scared.
I mean, this is no surprise for those of us who's been supporting Kenya Moore for a while. We know that this is who she is, okay? Yes, she have her moments. She's not a saint, but she's good people. So this is no shocker.
I would be here all day and all night if I keep playing different clips of all of the wonderful and amazing and beautiful things people have to say about Kenya Moore. As no one is saying Kenya Moore is a saint, Bravo bias editing isn't stopping or hurting anything, because the people in Hollywood and her real friends and people who's worked with her, they know the real Kenya, and they know that she's amazing. You've heard nothing but amazing things about her, and so she will be just fine. Continuing to support our girl businesses and everything she got going on. And you heard Eva. Listen, yes, Kenya is this, Kenya is that. I'm not saying Kenya Moore is perfect. However, the Kenya that I know, that's what real friends do. They can hold you accountable, but still say, but the Kenya that I know, the person that I know outside of all of this, and then go into that amazing person that you are. They don't continue to go on press tours talking about you and leaning into and feeding into, well, as a real friend, you need to hold your friends accountable. Candy held Kenya accountable all the time, and they're still cool. You can hold your friends accountable and you can still be supportive. That's a real friend. But that's another separate video, and that's why I'm not saying names, because then this video is going to turn into an hour-long video, and I want to stay focused and keep it about what Candiace had to say. I had to throw some family reunion and Tia in there because they all did the show together. But there you have it, a quick and short update. I'll be back with one of my detailed long videos like you all love. I'm wishing all of you well, and take care.
If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.